I was on the road for only a short period of time, and now I'm at my destination. And while I was gone, I left you all in charge. And now I come back, and look what's happened. Total chaos. Are you enjoying the ride? All right, let's take a look at the charts to see what's going on and what to expect. And by the way, Marco, thank you for your well wishes. So let's go. We are looking at the 4-year weekly chart on the spiders, and the symbol is SPY. The current price intraday Friday is 277.08. We're looking at the weekly chart, and we're going to stay here with the weekly chart simply because the power has shifted from the daily to the weekly. We definitely do not want the power to shift from the weekly to the monthly, and if it does, we could be in trouble. I'm focusing on the weekly because this is going to tell us everything we need to know, at least for now. And I'm going back a couple of years because you'll see the similarities to what happened in 2015 and 2016. But going back early 2018, we can see this consolidation here. We are attempting the consolidation at this point here. Now, if we go back, we see in 2015 we had that consolidation, and then in early 2016 we had this one here. All right, back here to early 2018, we came down to the 50 EMA. We did a run up to that point there, and then we came right back down to do that test of the 50. Now we're below the 50 here, but I think the same sort of formation will occur. We had the downdraft at this point. We had the attempt move up here, and I still think that we're going to head down and do a test. I'll show you a little bit why a little later, but look at the similarities here in late 2015. We had the run down to this point here. We had the attempt at a breakout, and then we tested it back down to this point here. In 2016, we had this first move here. We had the run up to that point there, and then came right back down before we were able to head up and on our way. So very similar, a double consolidation here, double consolidation here. There are differences as usual, but let's go through some of them. Here we see we had the run down there and then the run down there. And we have the same thing kind of happening here and here. Some of the differences is that we had this level going through there. We didn't quite move up all that way, but here we actually have a decline, and that's something of concern. So hopefully we can work our way out of that. But another thing here to pay attention to is you see how much difference there is between the fast line and the slow line. That means it's going to take some time to recovery. We still have a pretty big difference here between the fast line and the slow line there and the fast line down here. So we have time that we need to move sideways and recover, such as we did here in this period in 2016, and then also back there in 2015. Let's go back up to the price chart and see. This took a couple of months here in late 2015. Early 2016 also took a couple of months. And you certainly recall that this period here took a couple, 3 months, maybe even longer. So we're only about 1 month in, maybe a month and a half at absolute most. So we still have more time to go. That's what happens when you get the fast line moving down so quickly and so far from the slow line. We need time to recover. And it does look like there's an attempt at a slight recovery. I don't think it's going to last. My opinion again is that we're going to retest the lows here. And looking at the price rate of change, certainly the fast line hasn't moved through the slow line. That tells me we've got time. The relative strength is recovering, but it's still below 50. We need more time. Again, into the stochastics, somewhat the same. Volume's not going to tell us much. And then, of course, the Williams, that's not going to give us a lot either. back up to the price chart, and you can see, just going back into history, that these things take time to recover. So set your expectations that we do have some more rock and rolling to do on that roller coaster ride, and we may be going down to test that low again. So be prepared for that. Expect that. And if you can set up those expectations, you're not going to be surprised. So take care of the downside. The upside will take care of itself. So for today, that's ChewDog Charts. Thank you.